his second.
And instead of wearing down as the season's progressed, his legs really seem to have gotten stronger, and so has his three-point shooting.
McGarry's checked in for the Spurs. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Harrell, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Barnes. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that one's good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, will see how successful they are.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now here's Barnes. Following the miss by Freak. And Curry, here we go. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Kerr. Tries it from 9. It's rebounded by Golden State. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
And the dunk by Jackson.
How about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Now here's Harrell, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Jackson. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out. And let's quickly take a look at the stats for Leonard. Since the All-Star break, 16 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrell. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Austin Rivers in for Steph Curry. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Greg, that's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Iguodala setting the pick for Rivers. Here's Barnes. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Here's McGarry. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's Rivers. Tight defense on him. Passes to Iguodala. Now the pass to Barnes. And the 3 off target.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Warriors trail by 9. Rivers passes to Caldwell-Pope. It's rebounded by Leonard. Jackson, a screen on Rivers. There's the screen. Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Now here's Iguodala. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Jackson, a screen on Rivers. Feeds it to Jackson. Five on the clock. Kicks to McGarry. His first shot coming late. The shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of... And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Jackson. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's San Antonio leading by... And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this Splash brother to let her rip.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for San Antonio, Jackson in at shooting guard. McGarry out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Here's Jackson. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Curry setting the pick for Thompson. The high post shot. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Barnes, screen on Leonard. Blunt passes to Barnes. And he's good on the 3 ball. Barnes has got 10.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
Jackson against Curry. It's... Oh, wow. It's a beautiful jam. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Out of bounds. Golden State ball.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Jackson is doubled. And he converts the layup. He's got 8.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.